Hello and welcome to my try at Murder at Masquerade Manor. I was just scrolling through some indie games and I found this one. It looks kind of interesting. It's sort of a adventure, mystery, investigation game, and it's kind of short. It depends, of course, but I think I'm going to try to nail it down pretty quickly. Not that I will succeed, of course, but anyway, let me start and you can see what it's all about.
Dear Inspector, you are invited to attend Mr. White's annual masquerade party. Formal dress and mask are required. Well, here we are. I suppose I should find Mr. White and thank him for the invitation.
So, it starts off pretty straightforward. Okay. Okay, so the first time I tried it, someone was murdered right here. But again, it seems like everything in this game is randomly generated. So let's see.
It's Mr. White. He's been murdered.
So yeah.
Everyone here is a suspect. I should speak to everybody to see if I can find out who did this. It looks like he's been stabbed to death, so I should see if I can find the murder weapon. I better watch my back, though. There's a murderer on the loose.
So yeah, I think the only constant is that Mr. White gets killed every time. But the murder is random, and how every person has, or tells me they have interacted with each other and so forward, is completely random. So it has some good replay value. Anyway, let's see. J to open notebook. So here I can kind of nail it down to one person who will be my main suspects, and I can pretty much charge them for the murder. But if I'm wrong, I'll lose. So let's start talking.
Can I help you, Inspector?
Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the ballroom, talking to the Harlequin. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
The jester has been secretly carrying a corkscrew all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
Yeah. The first time I played this, and the only time so far, the murder weapon was a corkscrew. So yeah, that could definitely be a murder weapon.
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Alright. So I guess I should go ahead and try to find a murder weapon, because that's, needless to say, pretty important to the investigation. And I think I can see it over there. And it's really creepy how the person's just approached you.
Aha! It's covered in blood. I bet this is the murder weapon.
So yeah, that was pretty obvious. And I like how they have just colored the whole thing red and just lays there before you, not even hidden. So let's talk some more.
How can I help you, Inspector? I hate to admit it. I have no alibi. I was in the lounge on my own.
Okay, so that makes you a bit more suspicious.
I don't know if it helps, but the Anonymous was holding a kitchen knife earlier.
And that was the murder weapon.
The jester has been a bitter rival with Mr. White for a long time. Both of them have been at each other's throats for years. But I never would have thought it would come to this.
Right. So what I also discovered the first time was that they have different answers every time. Like sometimes they... And yeah... Like, when I asked them, did you see anyone that acted suspiciously? They have always a different answer than... Who do you think did it?
Can I help you,
weird.
Inspector?
Did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
I don't know if it helps. The doctor was holding a kitchen knife earlier.
Just like the Anonymous. So... it's so hard. Who do you think did it?
The Harlequin was arguing with Mr. White earlier. Maybe that means something.
So yeah, they all have different answers, and I guess you have to interview pretty much everyone to get it. And is this the same?
Can I help you, Inspector?
No, this is the cat,
The
right?
jester has been secretly carrying a corkscrew all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
Yeah, but we just found out that it was a kitchen knife.
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Wait, did I talk to her? Yeah, I might have. Can you stop following me? Thank you. Wait, is this the exit? No. Hello?
Can I help you, Inspector? I hate to admit it. I have no alibi. I was in the study on my own. I'm certain the Harlequin was holding a kitchen knife earlier. White was stabbed to death, wasn't he? The Raven has been a bitter rival with Mr. White for a long time. Both of them have been at each other's throats for years. But I never would have thought it would come to this.
Okay, so the Harlequin is a pretty Oh, can you stop following me? Yeah, the Harlequin is pretty high suspect now, I guess.
How can I help you, Inspector? I was in the library talking to the jester. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Of course you can't.
I'm certain the devil was holding a corkscrew earlier. White was stabbed to death, wasn't he? I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Okay, so I doubt it was the jester because... Yeah, again, it wasn't. Because the murder weapon was a... Chicken knife... A kitchen knife. Or at least some sort of knife and not a
How can I help you,
corkscrew.
Inspector?
And yeah, this is the Harlequin, which is kind of suspicious.
I was in the ballroom talking to the cat. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it helps, but Scaramouche was holding an ice pick earlier. I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Okay, but yeah, it wasn't a nice pick either. I'm really suspicious on... Let's see, this is the cat.
Can I
right?
help you, Inspector?
Yeah. No, goodbye. Pretty suspicious on the Harlequin, actually. Because she was actually holding a knife and... Yeah, I think people have said like she and one other person is holding a knife.
Can I help you, Inspector?
I think I talked to you, but anyway.
The Harlequin was arguing with Mr. White earlier. Maybe that means something.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if it helps, but the doctor was holding a kitchen knife earlier.
So it's sort of between the Doctor and the Harlequin, but I feel like I have more on the Harlequin right now.
How can I help you, Inspector? I was in the library talking to the Anonymous. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was. To me, it doesn't seem normal to carry an ice pick around, does it to you? Well, the cat was doing just that.
Well, again, the murder weapon was different.
Piero has never liked Mr. White. He's been in his shadow for a long time. Envy will drive a person crazy. I'm not surprised it came to this.
Right. No, I'm still pretty sure on the Harlequin, or like, not sure, but she's still on top.
Can I help you, Inspector?
And we're back to the doctor. Let's see.
I'm
What did he say
certain the
again?
Harlequin was holding a kitchen knife earlier. White was stabbed to death, wasn't he? The Raven has been a bitter rival with Mr. White for a long time. Both of them have been at each other's throats for years. But I never would have thought it would come to this.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go with the Harlequin. I've been going on for quite some time now, and you can stop approaching me, sir. Thank you. Alright then. Cat, no. Okay, let's go for it. No, that wasn't the murderer. And yeah, this game keeps surprising me. Like, you really have to try pretty hard to get a decent guess. But anyway, I had a couple guys mentioning the Harlequin, and apparently she was carrying a knife, so I thought, yeah, let's go with it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please let me know if you want me to play more. I will leave a link for the game down below, and see ya.